Welcome to Bible Cure. Life is priceless and of infinite value because we are created in the image of the eternal God. But over 500 million people live with anxiety. One of every 13 living in this world lives with the fear of losing control of their lives. I am a registered nurse working in a big teaching psychiatric hospital with patients diagnosed with acute mental illness. There is a team of doctors prescribing medications, and there is a other team of professionals working with all kinds of therapy. But I want to emphasize the spiritual part, and I'm going to make 3 videos. One is on anxiety, the second one is the types of anxiety, and the third one is the most used treatments and medications. Anxiety is described in different words, in many forms, because human behavior is different, and each person reacts differently to every situation. One common feeling is fear. Fear of losing control. We humans are the only creatures in this world with the ability to invent, think, plan, and anticipate, and all with the mind. Anxiety is a common emotion reacting to a stressor, but each person can be affected differently, and the treatment that works for one person may not work for another. Each person's genetics are different, unique, and special, and God has to be part of the healing process. As I mentioned, there is all kinds of treatments, but the most popular are the SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. And the reason is because we have 2 neurotransmitters in our brain, one called serotonin, which affects our attitude and our disposition. The second one is dopamine, which affects our motivation. But I am recommending to read the Bible for faith in God, our Creator, and exercise and diet, which are essential for good health. We have to be sincere and willing to change our thinking. Changes are very difficult because we have neural pathways in our brains form, and we act or function on automatic habits and thoughts. But we have to learn to change and to challenge our thoughts. Change is a challenge to the very core of who we are. The Bible has stories of people who suffer anxiety. An example, King Jehoshaphat, several armies joined together and coming to attack his country. He knew that he didn't have a chance to survive, but he had faith in the living God. And his faith determined the outcome. He sent a choir singing and praising God in the front lines of the raging battle, and God saved Judah from destruction. We may have big problems in our lives that are beyond our control, like an illness, like an accident, losing a job, or possibly losing a family member. But our faith and hope in God makes a big difference on how we react to the situation. The Bible tells us that Jesus, the great healer and miracle worker, had faith that all good things come from the Heavenly Father, and he prayed to God because he knew that God was in control of every situation. Our world continues to change, and some people have faith in God, and other people have different values. They believe in themselves and in the power of technology. But for sure, God's way is a sure way and eternal. And human way is not too sure and temporary. God describes himself as the Lord. In Hebrew means the sovereign and eternal, most powerful, the is the ruler of the world and owns this world. God also says that He is gracious, compassionate, abundant in love, and forgiving. God is offering His help to us. We need to trust Him and not to fear. See you next time on Bible Cure.